Dear colleagues, hello. Greetings from Moscow. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Fine. Okay, I think we can begin in probably 5 minutes, yes?
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Margarita.
Fine, okay. Dear colleagues, I think it's a time to begin. So, okay. Mr. Lita Dalbello, are you here?
Hello, I'm here.
Yes, fine. Nice to see you. Okay. I think we can begin now, yes?
Yes, of course. We
Of
can
course.
begin.
So,
Thank you.
dear friends, nice to see you once again. It's my pleasure to see people I knew, people I have seen in Moscow and in other events. So we have a relatively small program today. We have 4 presentations. So I think we can begin now, and we speak today about innovations for sustainable transportation management in universities. Of course, this is a very important topic, and even if we speak about relatively comfortable universities, the issues of transportation are always very, very important, and it's necessary to understand if the situation needs to be improved, or probably we can suggest some improvements to organize our transportation and campus optimal, and so on. So it's very interesting to share our experience of different universities in the world. So I would like to invite our first speaker, Professor Eduardo Vladimir Asansa Luchak. Are you here? I see the presentation, but I don't hear your sound. Hello? So, dear colleagues from Universidad Internacional del Ecuador, are you here? Okay, probably the colleagues will come to us a little later. So probably we can invite our next speaker, Ms. Melissa Casachi Antunes, representative of Rector, Pontifical Catholic University of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Are the colleagues from Brazil here?
Maybe
Oh, good. Nobody is here.
here also.
Nobody want to speak. Okay. Okay, our next colleague, please, Mr. Anibal Cesar Mauri Ramirez, Engineering Dean, El Bosque University, Colombia. Are you here?
Not yet, maybe not yet. Maybe he is lost somewhere in the meeting room.
Okay, it's nothing to do. Let's go from the end. Professor Ganjar Kiswanto.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, nice to see you finally.
Nice.
Okay. Probably you can begin, and after that the colleagues will come to us and we'll continue. Okay?
Okay. So I can share my presentation.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's not strictly to 5 minutes.
Good.
I will try. Okay. Okay, I will start.
Yeah.
One moment. Yeah. Okay, everybody already see the presentation? Hello?
Yes, 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 yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. Uh, one moment. I think I will. Actually, I made a video, so maybe I have to close the video first, okay? Or maybe just like this, so we can go quickly. Okay, I'm Ganja Kiswanto. I'm also a professor in University Indonesia from the Faculty of Engineering. I already visited the what you call the Russia, the University of Patrice Lumumba, which is already changed the name. I forget the name. Sorry. What's the name of the university?
Now we are People's Friendship University of Russia or
Okay.
Russian University. The same
Oh
name
yes.
without Lumumba only.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to give a short presentation. I will try to be short. It's about the transportation management at Universitas Indonesia. This is our campus, which is located in the southern part of Jakarta, and exactly the depot city. It is around the area 310 hectares. So it's a quite big university. To make it short, from the 310 hectares, 60% of the area are dedicated for the green area, which is the lake, the forest, and also the green land. And the rest, which is a 40%, is for a building, parking area, and the street. So if we would like to build any building or any facility, must be within the 40% of the area. So it's the strict regulation of Universitas Indonesia. And this is the statistic of vehicles entering UI campus area. So per day, so it's quite a busy campus in daily life, especially in weekdays. So it's about 77%. The vehicles is the motorcycles. Why? Because most of the people around our campus go anywhere using the motorcycle. So it's per day is 27,000 motorcycle passing through our campus, and around 7,600 the car or the mobile comes into the campus. This is around 21 persons. So we have to manage the campus well. So to do that, we stand on the we call the transportation policy in UE, which is the encouraging the use of public transportation and also optimizing the green transportation infrastructure. What is that? So this is the encouraging the use of transportation. So we make a cooperation with the government, with the local government, means with the Jakarta city governments. So will be the roads or the trajectory of the bus that link the residential areas around the campus, which are around maybe 40 kilometers or more. So the people, this is to avoid the people from outside the university to go to university by their cars. So the buses from different roads comes into the campus and stop at every bus stop at the university. So the academic people experiencing as if they are as if the what you call the facility door-to-door services from their home in front of their homes, and then in front of the building of where they works. And the bus is also a friendly, the disabled friendly bus. And also we cooperate with government transportation line, which is called Damri. Why we cooperate with this company? Why? Because quite many people in Depok City go to Jakarta to have what you call that, to have to go to the airport, I mean. So to facilitate and to minimize them, to use the car to other places, I mean to the airport, so we cooperate with the Damri. So they just go to the university and take the bus of the Damri to the airport. And we also designed since 1987, the train or the intercity, the commuter line passing through and stop at our university. So any place, any people from any place around Jakarta, they can go to our university by train, and then they can continue to their destinations by bus. So that is what we call the encouraging for people for public using the public transportation. And the next is this is our efforts for optimizing green transportation infrastructure. So to avoid the use of private vehicles in the campus, we provide the shuttle bus. We call the yellow bus. We call it yellow bus because the color of the bus are yellows. This is to encourage the academic people not to use the private vehicles when they need to move from one place to the other within the campus area. And also to facilitate the people who reach UE who to get into our university from outside of the university by public transportations. So when they go to UE, they go by train and they stop at the train station and they use this shuttle bus. And then currently we are manufacturing our so-called the next yellow bus, which is the electric low deck bus. So the electric bus will soon, next year, will replace the biofossil fuel bus. And the bus also the friendly for disabled. This is the bus schedule and track. So most of the academic staff and the students already knows the schedule and the tracks. So we have a red tracks and the blue tracks. Actually, it is already in the applications. The next, the way to optimize the green transportation infrastructure is we provide also we call the yellow bike scooter and also its bicycle tracks. So the yellow bikes and scooters are available at every faculty and other interesting activities places on the campus. This is to avoid the people of the campus. If they won't go to any places, they use their own car. So we will try to stop. They use their own car within the campus, but we encourage them to use the yellow bike or scooter. So the bikes and the scooters equipped with the IoT technology, the roads, the shelters, and the available bikes at every shelter are seen clearly in the apps. And the bikes are also trackable for safety and security reasons. This is the show of our scooters within the campus. And the next is we also developed, we call the pedestrian highway. Why we call it highway? Because it's quite big. It's around 3 meters wide pedestrians, which is linking all the faculties buildings. So the people from any faculty, they can go to other faculties or to any other interesting activities or places just by walking. So we avoid. And this pedestrian is also disabled friendly. And also to minimize the number of private vehicles entering the UE campus and to encourage the use of public transportation as well, we developed the so-called vehicles in-out management system. So we minimize the number of the vehicles entering the campus by pricing. So the people who go to the campus will get increasing fees by time. So the longer they stay at the campus, they have to pay a lot at the campus. I mean the fees to the campus. And finally, this is the last our development to, what you call that, develop what we call the Bikers Outer Ring Road. The idea of this BOR, Bikers Outer Ring Road, is the road was built to make it easier for the general public, the society around the campus, who use motorbikes to cross the campus, but without entering the UE main campus environment. So they just go through the campus, through the periphery of the campus. So this is the periphery of the campus. They will not crossing the main street of the campus. So the people, the academic staff, the students will get what you call it, still green, no pollutions environment within the campus. Why? We are already isolated all the motorcycles who needs to passing the university. So this is what we call the biker, the BOR, the south BOR, and this is the north BOR. So the motorcycles will go around. If they want to go from place to this place, formerly they go to within the campus, but now currently they must go through the periphery of the campus, through the BOR. So I think that's all my presentation today. Thank you very much for your attention.
Yes, thank you, Professor. It's really very interesting. I think your experience is really very interesting for all the our participants today. And of course, it is very interesting and useful to see it in reality, to visit probably your university and to get acquainted with all this system. Really very interesting. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Probably maybe some comments, dear colleagues, please. If there are no some comments and questions, probably we could try to invite once again Miss Melissa Casaci. Are you here?
Yes, Margarita.
Yes, yes. Nice to hear you.
Good morning, everyone. We are in the morning in Brazil. Sorry. I'm really sorry about the misunderstanding about the jet lag. Thanks, Talita, that called me and make me get in the conversation. Thank you very much. I have 4 minutes, or can I share my screen?
Yes, you can share your screen. I think you have up to 15 minutes because we have enough time for your presentation and for all presentations today at all. Yes, you can begin, please.
Yes, I'm trying to.
We see you.
Yeah. And the screen, are you seeing?
Only the desktop without presentation.
There's something wrong. It doesn't catch the proper. Wow, sorry.
Not a problem.
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yes, fine.
My name is Melissa. I'm a technical advisor at the Interdisciplinary Center of the Environmental at Pontifical Catholic University of Rio de Janeiro. It's a pleasure to be here, sharing with all of you our experiences. We're going to talk about cooperation for sustainable development in our university. Just a little quick overview. PUC-RIO is located in Gávea. It's in southern part of Rio de Janeiro. We are inside of one of the biggest urban forests of the world, a Floresta da Tijuca. And we got about 15,000 students, including international students. And one of our biggest main challenge is commuting between campus and residences in our GHG emissions inventory. So we have to face this challenge. Sustainability at PUC-RIO, since 1999, they created Interdisciplinary Center for the Environmental to congregate all the different disciplines in the academy to talk about social environmental issues. After all, in 2009, they published institutional agenda, environmental agenda, which has the purpose to establish clear goals and guidelines to some 7 thematics in the about sustainability. So in 2016, from the encyclical letter of Pope Francis, that calls Christians to take care about our common home, we revise our environmental agenda to turn social environmental agenda, and also to include topics as information, digital inclusion, and mobility, and that you're gonna see why. Our transport are included in the atmosphere thematic in the environmental agenda. And now we have a thematic special for this, mobility. And we have some clear goals that are encourage perform awareness campaigns to make conscious about green transports, implement car sharing, and we have support of our leaderships, implement differentiated charging prices for our parking system, and so expand capacity of the university for bikes. Sorry. One of our main initiatives are about offer transport for our staff. In Rio, PUC-RIO has a compact campus. We have just 2 complementary campus, and so our staff as well as our students come from distance. So even for these staff that live far from the university provides collective transports, and so this kind of vans inside the campus to do the transport between complementary campus. We also limited park area inside the campus. You can see in the figures, we have just 3. Can see the forests inside the campus. So we have buildings with 8 or 9 floors, but the most part of the campus are from trees and the forest. We have 6 places to park in private vehicles. The first initiative in the university is to raise the prices of these fees to parking, and so reduce the spaces to park inside the campus. Our students are really committed with the environmental. They are really they really use bicycles to go to the campus. And university make campaigns to improve, to encourage, raise this behavior, and so we are improving our infrastructure to parking areas for bikes and also electrical bikes. For the pedestrians, we have actually compact campus, so we have our sidewalks and our ways inside the campus are shared with vehicles, people, pedestrians, and bikes. So we are taking care about signs to give priority for pedestrians, and also to cover with canopies some covered paths to facilitate the walking, students walking inside the campus when it's raining. Another point, universities are very committed with public policies. Last year, we make with our engineers, technical engineers, and Department of Civil Engineer, diagnosis of the local Gavia subway. It's a metro station that was stopped after the Olympic Games, 2006 Olympic Games. All our transport by metro for the Olympics were finished, but this station was stopped. So we trying to diagnose the risks, geotechnical risks of this station not be using, and provide solutions, engineering solutions for the public government to finalize this building. So, in conclusion, for PUC, especially about the figure of the university, the campus, we think the success of our transport initiatives is by the cooperation of this community. We have to count on the community behavior to use green transport, to use collective mass transports and bikes and everything. In Brazil, unfortunately, we some initiatives that are around the world about electric vehicles as battery charging. We don't need, still don't need in Brazil this kind of initiative. And so PUC-RIO is also trying to improve their initiatives to make our campus more sustainable. Thank you very much. I'm open for questions.
Thank you, Melissa. Dear colleagues, probably your questions. So if there are no questions, only one. Yes, please.
No, not yet. Not yet, ma'am.
Of course.
Melissa, sorry, what is the price of parking pass for the year in your university, just to compare with my situation? I don't have a car. Sorry.
Actually, I have a privilege to live just about the university neighborhood. So I'm going to university by cycling. So not all of people have this opportunity, and we have buses at the stop bus in the university, and we are really count on the metro to mass public transport. And so more professors actually have opportunity to park inside the campus. We have about 2,000 people circulating every day in the campus, but we have 1,200 parking spaces. Yeah. Okay. So, and the taxes is about now $3, I think so.
In a day or in a year?
In a day.
A day. Okay.
But have some positions, I have to say, have some positions inside the university that have a free parking. Mm-hmm. I think about, I don't know, 20% of these are free parking spaces.
Okay. Hello, colleague. I don't have a car too. I don't use it.
It's very good. It's very good.
I think too. I'm free. Okay, thank you. Thank you once again. And now to our next speakers. Sorry, dear colleagues, please let me know who is here of our participants today. Mr. Anibal Cesar Mauri Ramirez, are you here? University of Columbia. No.
And, probably they have the same misunderstanding that I had about jet lag.
Yeah, probably. It's a problem, yes. it's really difficult to recalculate, even for me in Moscow, despite we have only 30 minutes difference. It's too difficult to recalculate. What time is it now? Okay, Professor Eduardo Vladimir Asansa-Lutsak. Universidad del Ecuador. No. Okay, dear colleagues, probably some suggestions from you. How can we continue our session? Okay, if there are no some suggestions, so thank you from my side. Probably a few words from the co-chair.
Yes, thank you very much for all the opportunity to know about the universities. And I don't know, I think we can finish here.
Okay, I think too, dear colleagues, probably some ideas else.
Okay, if I think if there is no what you call that participant or presenter from other university, maybe we can go to other rooms so we can
Yes.
join their presentations.
So okay, thank you, colleagues.
Thank you
See
very
next
much.
time. Yes, let's
See
visit
you.
another sessions. Yes.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.